You guys.
Hello, guys, ghouls, non-binary boos. Here we are, my first video. So I have been meaning to start a YouTube channel for ages and just never got around to it. And I thought with the new announcement from Monster High would be a great time to start. That's kind of it encompasses everything I really love, and I'm such a huge Monster High fan that I thought I might as well make a place where I can talk about it. So here we are. For those of you who don't know, my name is Deadly. I am a UK costumer, makeup artist, doll enthusiast, just general Monster High fan, and I love to make costumes. I was going to come to you today as Ghoulia, but my body paint messed up, so we're in a kind of gamer girl inspired Ghoulia maybe. Yeah. So today I want to talk about like the Monster High is coming back. My worries, my expectations, my excitements, those kind of things, and just if you haven't seen any information on it, just to give you a little bit of a background on it, and hopefully you'll stick with me as it comes forward and comes out. So, Monster High reactivated their Instagram, basically, and started replying to people, and everyone was getting really excited, and then they posted 9 photos, which spelled out the Monster High logo, and have updated all their social media, and have been replying. They replied to me, just to get excited, and then it was announced by official press release that Monster High is returning in 2022 with a live-action movie musical and a series on Nickelodeon. Yeah. It has also been announced since then that they will be returning later this year in 2021 with a line of collector dolls inspired by the original lineup, which is super exciting. So I'm going to go through the movie first, then the series, then the collector dolls, and then we'll round up. The movie, when I heard movie musical and live action, I was a bit worried, just because a lot of animated properties don't translate that well into live action. But they have a really good team. I've been looking up who's working on it. They have people who worked on Princess and the Frog, and Nickelodeon seems really passionate about being faithful to the brand. So I'm excited. Some worries I have about it is obviously who they'll cast. We need to, well, let's hope that they keep it as diverse and as wonderful as Monster High was, have people of colour, hopefully maybe have some plus size characters, some gender non-conforming characters. We never know, it's 2021, and in the press statement they really did kind of emphasise that they wanted to stay true to Monster High's message, and also that its message of inclusivity was more important now than ever. So Garrett Sander, the original creator of Monster High, he revealed last summer that Claudine Wolfe, as a character, was coded as lesbian, which I think a lot of us fans knew. I mean, she wore a suit to Dracula's birthday party, and a lot of her diary entries really talked about not wanting to kind of go through this dating scene with boys, and then there's obviously the speed dating episode of the web series. So there's a lot there, and it would be really amazing, and I don't know, I think it would be really fantastic for older fans and newer fans to have a canon LGBTQ plus character within Monster High, within this world which is so accepting and pushes you so much to show your imperfections and show that you are perfect and you were born this way. They did a collaboration with Lady Gaga. I think if there's ever going to be a doll line which is perfect to have LGBTQ characters in there, it's Monster High. Like, it is made for it. So fingers crossed. And obviously we don't want the film to be whitewashed in any way. We want all the characters who are people of colour to stay as people of colour. If anything, add more. So, yeah, those are some worries and some hopes. But if they do it, that'll be absolutely incredible. I hope the music's good. I mean, the original Monster High music was perfect. I listened to Boo York, the album, unironically. I love it. So I'm curious. I'm going in with an open mindset because I don't want to completely disregard everything, because they have obviously listened to the fans and obviously listened to what we want, because they have released press statements saying that they don't want to bring Monster High back unless they do it right. So, fingers crossed. For the animated series, they have someone who's been working on DC Superhero Girls. They obviously, Monster High as a brand is aimed towards kids. That's just kind of how it is. But when Monster High did first launch, they had the shorts on Nickelodeon. So I feel like we are in safe hands because that's where the brand started. And Monster High is a very different doll brand than a lot of others because it started by showing characters. Like, the first trailer didn't even show dolls, it just showed the animated characters and wanted us to fall in love with those characters and then want the dolls. So that's why I think it makes sense that they've announced the entertainment first. Like, obviously there will be dolls, because it's Mattel and they won't create anything for entertainment without having the doll, because they are a toy company. That's what they do. So I'm excited for the series, and I'm excited for them to have an opportunity to really build lore and character development in longer spans than the 3-minute webisodes that we had before. I'm curious to see what characters will have been brought through. Obviously, they've mentioned in all the press releases that Frankie Stein, Draculaura, and Claudine Wolf will be the 3 main characters who we follow. And I'm curious because with the original series, we had the main 6, which was those 3, and then Cleo Denial, Gulia Yelps, and Laguna Blue. And Gulia got left out of the last reboot completely, and she absolutely is my favourite character. She's a lot of people's favourite character. A lot of people really identify with her. And I think we just have to hope that she is brought through into this new reboot, because she's such a part of the heart of the Monster High crew, and it would be a really shame to lose her. But I'm also curious what other characters besides the main 6 would have made it through. Like, will Operetta be there? Will Toralei be there? Will Rochelle, Venus, Rebecca, Headmistress Bloodgood? Like, so many characters in this such a rich world that we kind of lost a lot of in the reboot. And I'm aware that this is not going to be original canon, it's not going to be reboot canon, it's going to be something else. I'm just curious. And I'm curious how much lore building they're going to do and how much information we're going to get. Are we going to get new diaries? And that kind of thing. So, talking about diaries, let's go on to the dolls. So they've announced they're going to do a series of collector dolls later this year, inspired by the original Monster lineup, which is really exciting. I hope there's a Gulia. I hope they're beautiful. I mean, if we can learn anything from the Pennywise and Grady twins that came out, they had beautiful facial screenings, amazing sculpts, really detailed outfits and accessories. So I'm really hoping, because that was something that was so fantastic about Monster High, was that they all had individual face molds, they all had such intricate makeup and outfits, and I think that's what we miss. So I'm really excited. The design team is being led by Rebecca Shipman, who worked on the original Monster High. Her first dolls were Toralei and Nephra, and she designed Sweet Screams, she designed Vandala. She's done some really fantastic work, and she did the Stephen King collaboration, so I think we're in safe hands. And she's really passionate about the brand and our ghouls, and she knows what we want, and she's shared the rest of the team on her Instagram, and they all seem really passionate and really excited and really love what Monster High is. So I'm really excited. But also I'm in this weird space where I don't want to get too excited in case it's not everything I hope, but I'm also... Monster High has been such a big part of my life, such a big part of so many of my friends' lives. I met some of my closest friends through it, bonded with so many people through it. It's really... I'm probably going to get a tattoo of it one day. So it's a really big part of my life, so I think I can't really rein it in around Monster High. I get so excited. So I'm just hoping. And yeah, hopefully the dolls have articulation, hopefully we have different face molds again, beautiful makeup. I would love to see, actually, if they could include different body types this time. I know they started to with Great Scarrier Reef. Calamari is more curvy, but obviously that was just before that was the last film before the reboot, so it kind of is tricky. And she's a character that I'm not sure will be carried through. I'm not sure characters from Freaky Fusion or Great Scary Reef or Haunted, any of these where they go to kind of another world, I don't know if they'll be carried through. Again, it would be really interesting to see and see where they're going to go with everything. Let's see. But yeah, and I'm going to hopefully keep making videos as more information comes out, as we get more sneak peeks, and hopefully doing reviews of the dolls when we get them. And also, I am in the UK, so I will be doing it from the perspective of someone in the UK and Europe, because we sometimes don't get the releases the same way as America did. We didn't even get the Pennywise and Grady twins at all. We would have had to order them from America and import them. So I'm really curious to see how they're going to do the collectors, because for Collector Draculaura and Zombie Gaga, they were available through Amazon, and there was rumours that the Stephen King dolls were going to be available through Amazon, and they weren't. So I'm really curious to see if any more information about how widespread the reboot is going to be is. Yeah, so I'm also hoping to do more kind of sewing videos on here, makeup tutorials, doll reviews, all the kind of things I love. So if you're curious to see what this world is going to be, then click subscribe, and hope to see you soon. Bye, ghouls. I just realised you're probably only going to be able to see reflection. Oh my god, one of my nails just kept falling off. What am I gonna do if Google's not in it? Just cry. I'll just cry.